Hi guys, so today I have a new video for you and I'm actually going to be doing a shop log today. So I'm just going to be showing you a bunch of items that I bought today because I kind of went shopping a little bit. I went to a few different stores but I didn't really buy that many items, but I did actually pick up a few things that I needed, and I also saw a few other things that I kind of wanted to try out. So yeah. I actually went to the drugstore, and it's the same drugstore that I also made a shop log about a while ago. I think it was like one of my first videos that I posted. There was like a shop log, so you've probably already seen that video. Otherwise I can maybe link it below, because I also did like a shop log with them. But back then I bought like a lot of hair products. I bought like a lot of hair dye, things like that. So there was like the shop log back then, but today it's more face stuff. So yeah, kind of more skincare items. So I went to the drugstore, which is in Belgium. We have a drugstore called Kruidvat, and I also went to another store called Action, and they have like really affordable and cheap things there. So yeah. I also want to say that my door to my garden is open right now, so maybe you will hear some noise from outside. I already like filmed this video another time before and then I messed it up, so then I redid it right now. Like I'm redoing it right now. But I noticed in the other video that you could kind of hear the wind a little bit, but not too much. So I thought that I would just leave the doors open because it is kind of nice. Maybe for some people it can be a little relaxing to kind of hear like the wind going through the leaves, or I don't know, something like that. Maybe it will be relaxing for some people, so I just decided to leave them open. But yeah, I'm just gonna start with the first item, which is from the drugstore. Like I said, I'm just gonna start with those items from the drugstore, and then I'll do the other things from Action. So the first item I bought is this charcoal face mask, and this is actually a like exfoliating mask. I don't really know how it works. I don't know if you're just supposed to like put it on your face and then like wait and then afterwards like scrub it or something, or exfoliate your skin, because I don't know if it's just gonna work if you put it on your skin, if it's already gonna work as like an exfoliant. I don't really know what you're supposed to be doing, but yeah, I'm gonna maybe read it at the back. Okay, so apparently you're just supposed to like first put it on your face and like massage it in and kind of scrub your face with it, and then you're supposed to leave it on for 5 minutes and then wash it off. So it's kind of like a scrub that you're supposed to leave on a little bit longer. So it's not exactly like a face mask, but kind of something like that. So at least that's what it says on the back of the packaging. So I'm assuming that's kind of what you're supposed to be doing. It says like over here somewhere. So yeah, because I didn't really know how this would work, but apparently it's quite simple, so that's nice. And this is just from the name brand of the store, just Kruidvat is how you write it. And yeah, the packaging is like silver, but it almost kind of looks like they tried to make it look like wood, because it kind of has lines on it. I don't really know, but it looks quite nice. It looks very like simple, but also it looks quite expensive, but it definitely wasn't. Because actually everything I bought at the drugstore is, I already folded the receipt so you can see. Everything was $1.99, so total was $9.95. So that was, everything was like very affordable. So yeah, that was cool. Everything was the same price, because I didn't plan on doing that, but it all ended up being the same price. So yeah, and actually doesn't really smell like a lot, but it kind of smells a little bit like something, but it smells nice though. It doesn't smell bad or anything. But as you can also see, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but the mask itself, you kind of see it. It's also like dark. It's like a dark gray color, so I'm curious to see how it will turn out. I'm curious to see if it's actually going to be good. So yeah, I'm excited to try this one out because I had already seen it before and I was really curious if it would actually work or if it would just like not do anything. I don't know, because I also have seen a lot of people online try those like black peel off masks. They also have charcoal in it, but it didn't always seem to work that well. Sometimes it did for some people, and I've also tried it myself one time, but it didn't really do that much for me. So hopefully this will actually maybe make my skin a little bit more clear, because as you can see maybe here, I definitely have some pimples and redness. I am still quite young, so it's normal, but yeah. Hopefully this will kind of help that a little bit. And another thing that I bought for that purpose is this little bottle of tea tree oil, and I've actually already had one of these before. I still have one that's almost empty. I've used it quite a lot. I personally don't ever really notice that much of a difference when I use it, but I still do kind of like to use it to kind of just keep my skin a little bit, I don't know, smoother, and also just kind of hope that it will kind of, you know, get rid of some pimples. But I feel like with me personally, it doesn't really, I feel like things like this don't really ever do that much. I always try, though I always keep on, like, you know, washing my face and cleansing my face and using things like this to kind of hopefully make my skin a little bit nicer, but it doesn't really seem to help that much. But I'm gonna just really kind of keep on trying this, and hopefully it will kind of do something. Or maybe if I have pimples, I don't know, but I do kind of like to use it sometimes to just kind of, you know, because I feel like if I use it, it will kind of help, but I don't always like notice the difference. So yeah, but this is just a tea tree oil. It is just a little bottle like that, as you can see on the packaging, and it actually comes in like a really nice like cardboard packaging, which I think is really good to like protect the bottle. I don't know, it says something on the back. Yeah, it just says that it can like help for unclear skin. So if you have like pimples and like blackheads and things like that, it can kind of help to get rid of that. So yeah, I'm gonna try and open the packaging, and then you can just see the bottle. So just really simple. It's kind of a small bottle. It's only like 10 milliliters, but I've had mine for like a while now, so it definitely lasts you a while. So yeah, this is just what it looks like. So, and then you can just, it has like a little dropper. I can maybe open it already. This is like a dropper like that. As you can see, I'm gonna be careful because I'm actually balancing my iPod on my MacBook, so I don't want to get any of the oil on my computer, because that's not good, obviously. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Just really simple. And it's a small bowl, and this is kind of like a rubbery thing. It's actually like a real glass bottle also. It also kind of looks, it says also like the originals, and it also definitely kind of reminds me of those like, you know, old bottles kind of things that you would get at like a pharmacy or something, with like the dark colored glass. So yeah, which by the way, most of the times when they used to put, and sometimes they still do it, pills, they put it in like a dark colored glass packaging, because it kind of like holds back the sunlight, kind of as if you wear sunglasses to protect your eyes from the sun. It kind of protects the product or the medicine from the sun, so that it doesn't get like, it doesn't lose its function basically. That's kind of why they do that in those dark packagings. Maybe if you didn't know that, it's a little fact. But yeah, this also was obviously $1.99, like everything that I bought at the drugstore. And then I bought like a few other skin products. I bought makeup remover pads. These are just some eye makeup remover pads. And as you can see, they're with lotion. And they're also just from the brand itself, from the store. And you can see that there's a lot of like pads in here, and they're all like soaked in a like lotion that can remove your eye makeup basically. So yeah, and I've already had multiple of these jars. I've been using this for a while right now, and I personally really like it, just because it's like really easy. You can just take one of these things, you can just like rub it on your eyes, kind of rub it on your lashes, and it'll remove your eye makeup really fast. And even the ones with lotion, because when I brought this for the first time, I was like, is the lotion going to be good enough? Is it really going to like move everything? But it really does. And I personally am not a person that likes to use too many like oily products on my eyes. I know that oils are good to remove makeup, but I just don't really like the feeling of it, and it always like gets into my eyes, and it just makes my vision like blurry, and like, I don't know, it's just really kind of annoying sometimes. So yeah, but you can just open it up like that, and it's really great that it just closes like this, a jar. It's a really great jar. It just like stores the pads really well, and it keeps them moisturized. It doesn't like dry them out or anything. And then you have like, maybe that's gonna be too loud, I don't know, like a foil on there, or just like a plastic that they put on there, obviously, so that there's a lot of wind going on outside. I hope it's not too disturbing, but so obviously that it keeps it even fresher. I'm not going to open it right now because I still do have some of mine. I still have another jar in which I have a few left, so I'm just going to keep this closed until I actually really am going to use it. And this also just lasts for 12 months, so after it's open it should stay moisturized, and it shouldn't dry out. The pad shouldn't dry out for about 12 months. Now usually it does, like I do use it up faster because there's 100 pads in here, and I usually wear makeup every day, sometimes not, but yeah, so I just like I definitely use up a jar faster than that. I use it up in a few months, not in a year. But yeah, even if you don't really wear makeup that much, this would still be good maybe. So yeah, that's that. That's the jar. Okay. And let me see. I think I'm just gonna like show the next thing then, which are some nose strips basically. As you can see here, the woman is like wearing it. And there's actually 10 nose strips in here, and these are also supposed to help remove blackheads and kind of clean out your pores. So yeah, and I actually watched a video online of this girl that it was like how to make pore strips work better or something, and she basically first put like a mixture of some baking soda and a little bit of water on her nose, and she like rubbed it on there and kind of left it on there for a little bit, and then she put on a nose strip, and it worked so well. She removed like so many blackheads, so I kind of want to try that as well because nose strips literally never work with me. I've tried different ones from different brands, and it just never really does anything. But I really want to try with that method and see if it actually works. So yeah, there's actually 10 nose strips in here. Okay, that's everything. So you can see here. There's 10 in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 10 packages. So yeah, and if you open it up, it basically is just like one of these white strips, and you just put it on your nose, and then I mean obviously you're supposed to like make your face wet and everything, but if you try it with the method with the baking powder or baking soda, it's obviously a little bit different. So I'm gonna try that and see if that works. So yeah, close it. So yeah, and then I have one last item from the drugstore, which is just a, oh sorry that I blocked the camera, which is just a black eye pencil. It's the Kohl Kajal pencil. I never know how to pronounce that word, from Catrice, and it's in the color 010 Ultra Black. So it's just a black eye pencil because my black eye pencil was empty. It was just completely used up, so I bought another one, and this is the one that I also used to have, so I know that this is a nice one. I've used this one before, so it makes a nice noise. I don't know. Yeah, this is really one of my favorite eye pencils, just because I don't know, I like wooden eye pencils. I don't really like it when it's in like these twistable packagings, or when it's I don't know, I just prefer to just have a wooden eye pencil that I can sharpen and everything. I just think that's kind of like the best. So and these ones actually really stay on well, because I sometimes use black, like I don't know, like my waterline or something. Usually on my waterline, and it definitely stays on really well with this. This doesn't like smudge or anything. It stays on the whole day. It doesn't like disappear or like fade or anything. So it's actually really good eye pencil in my opinion. So yeah. Okay, so those are all the things that I bought at the drugstore. And now I also have some other things left from Action, like I mentioned. So yeah, let's check those out as well, obviously. I'll just start with the first item, which is actually the most boring item. It's really like just plain boring, but I saw this and I was like, I need this because it's just handy to have. And basically it's just this 2-pack of correction tape. So this is just really simple and boring, but I saw this and I was like, it was like so cheap. I think it was like, let me check the receipt. Oh my god, sorry that I'm blocking the camera. You already see my arm like more than you actually see the items probably, but yeah. Okay, it was apparently only 49 cents. That's like really affordable. That's really cheap. I thought it said somewhere that it was 72, but it was only 49 cents, so like 50 cents basically for 2 of these, which is just in my opinion really affordable. And I think I've actually had one of these like really cheap ones before, and I think actually the tape like broke, so you had to just throw it away. But I don't know. I hope that maybe this one is going to be kind of better, but I mean it might be really crappy quality and it might just be a waste of money, but I don't know. At least it's only 50 cents and I might as well just be able to like use it. And it might actually be really good, I don't know. But I was just like, it's so affordable, it's so cheap, I'm gonna get this because I can always use this. So yeah, they also had like a bunch of other office supplies, like they had pens and things like that, but I know I still have a lot of pens, so I didn't really get that. So yeah, that's what it is. Just really simple. It also says how you're supposed to use it. I don't know, it's kind of funny. But yeah, I might actually open this up. I don't know. Might be too noisy maybe, but I can maybe see if I can open it. Look what happens. This always happens. This always literally happens. You can never like take it off properly. Okay. This is so annoying. I hate this. Okay, I'm just gonna like... Okay, yeah, I'm actually kind of able to open it. I'm just kind of ripping the paper off. I hope that wasn't too loud. Now you can see it like that. Okay. And you just have this like plastic. Still has the shapes of the two. I think that you can see my MacBook now. Still has the shapes of the two. Now you can see the window of the two like tape rollers. It still has like that shape in it. I mean, it's actually shaped like that. It's completely, even with like texture. It's not just like one plastic thing. I don't know. It's kind of funny to say, but whatever. Also, there's some stuff, like some fluff here. I don't know. So this is what one of the tape correctors looks like. Very simple, and you're just supposed to take off this, and then you're supposed to like roll it like that. Like you would obviously then see it from like this direction, like how you're rolling it. Might try it out on the receipt maybe. Oh, it actually works really well. That's actually really nice. So that's that. I tried it out a little bit over here. Let me show you. Okay, tried it out here. So yeah, I definitely can say that these seem to be good, and for 50 cents for both of them, it's obviously really affordable. So yeah, definitely a good purchase. Then the next thing is also, maybe I'll just like show this first. The next thing I got is this, which is basically a charger for iPhone or iPods, and I actually have an iPod which I'm filming with at the moment. I don't know if I'm able to like reflect it. You can like see it over here. It's reflected in like the packaging. It's really bad. You can kind of see the iPod. You can see me holding it here. But that's my iPod. I think actually I've made a video of my iPod before. I've made like a what's on my iPod video, so that's what my iPod looks like. But I mean, we will also link in the description if I don't forget about it. But this is just basically a charging cord, or like a charger for your iPod or iPhone. And I do already have a charger for my iPod, but I'm actually charging it right now with a power bank. Just because if I'm filming a video, I kind of like to have it be, like have it plugged in so that like my iPod doesn't like die when I'm filming the video, because it obviously takes up quite some battery to like film it. So yeah, but it's a pink one because I like pink, and I don't know, I hope it's gonna be good. It's also 2.5 meters, which obviously is quite long, and it's compatible for iPhone 5, 6 and 7, iPad mini 1, 2, 3, 4, and iPad Pro Air 1 and 2, and iPod 5 and 7. So if you have one of these devices, it will work. So it's just one of these like simple small Apple wires. Obviously it's fake Apple, it's not actual Apple. I was thinking of opening this, but I don't really have scissors here, so let me see, maybe I have my pocket knife here. Okay, I actually don't have my pocket knife here, so I'm not going to be able to open this, unfortunately, because I feel like that would kind of made nice ASMR sounds maybe, but I can't really open it. So yeah, there's a knife laying there, but I feel like that might be a little dangerous, but I can try maybe. I'm gonna see if I can grab it. I can't. Okay. It was far away. Okay, I have the knife. It's a bread knife, so it's probably not gonna work, but it's like... I don't think this is gonna work. Actually, it might be. It's kind of open here. If I really shove the knife up in there. Okay, that was loud. I hope it wasn't too loud. But I think I did it. I think I'm actually going to be able to like rip open the packaging right now. Just like kind of holding it away because it is quite loud. Okay, I think that was not too loud because I held it kind of far away from the microphone, so I hope you didn't hear too much. But this is what it looks like. So, yeah. I don't know if you can even hear it. It does actually look legit. It looks like it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it might. I mean, obviously it's gonna like work, but I don't know if it's gonna work like... I don't know if it's gonna be that good quality, or it's gonna break easily, or I don't know how long it's gonna last. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's actually really long because I now have it still folded in half, and it's still like really long. Okay, I'm kind of like folding it a little bit. Okay, it's definitely a lot of wires. I don't know if you can hear it. But it's definitely very, very long, as you can see, so yeah. I'm happy with this because it looks really pretty, also the pink, so I'm gonna see if this is good and I'm gonna start using this, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put the knife a little bit away. So I probably should have just taken scissors on beforehand before I started filming this video, so that I could just have cut it open with the scissors and that I didn't have to use this bread knife. But okay, it worked. I didn't cut myself. The wire isn't broken. I'm actually really happy that nothing happened because, you know, a lot of could have gone wrong. So, but then the last thing that I bought is actually this face mask. It's a sheet mask, as you can see. So this is what it's gonna look like. And yeah, I really wanted to test a face sheet mask, because I think I've had this before, but like a really long time ago. Probably like 3 or 4 years ago or something. I've had like a sheet mask one time, and after that I've always just used like normal masks that are just like a mixture that you just apply on your face. But yeah, I really wanted to test out a sheet mask again, and these look like really pretty, because also look at like the pictures here with like the fruit and the ice. It's like ice cubes or like blobs of water, I think, and like pomegranate. They also had this with like different things. They also had one with like I think with honey and almond. They also had one with like avocados. They had different ones, also one with like blueberries and yogurt, I think. They had different ones, but I wanted to try out this one because it looked nice. It also looked pink, but mainly I mainly want to try it out because it said that it would smooth and firm your skin. And I also was kind of like interested in trying out some masks that would kind of like kind of firm your skin. Not that my skin looks like wrinkly or saggy or anything like that, but I just kind of wanted to test it out and see if it actually would do something, or if it actually would like make my skin a little tighter, or I don't know. And also says that it has hyaluronic acid, which is something that you also use in peelings to make your face yeah, kind of like tighter and the skin a little bit more firm and not as like saggy or loose or anything. So I was really curious about this. I was really curious to see if this would actually work. I don't know if you can really hear it. But yeah. So yeah. You're supposed to just like basically wash your face first. To kind of like take off any debris or any like dirt or oil from your face. Then you're supposed to like unfold the mask and put it on your face, and then you're supposed to leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes, so definitely for quite a long time, because normally other face masks you're only supposed to like leave them on for like 50 minutes. Now I usually do leave them on a little longer because I kind of just like to have it on a little longer. Sometimes I don't, but yeah. And then you're supposed to just like take it off and then like wash your face with water and like dry it off. And yeah, that's it. So I'm really excited to try this one out, because also this was really affordable as well. Like, also I didn't mention the price of the charger, but the charger was basically $179, so that's also really affordable because it's like really long, the charger, because I've seen chargers like this before at Action as well, and they were also I think around that price maybe, but they were always like the same as the Apple wires, which is about 1 meter long, I believe. Maybe even like a little shorter than that, I don't even know, but they definitely weren't that long. And I don't know, I think it's just nice if you like are charging your iPod somewhere that you just kind of have the space to just sit, like, I mean, if you're like charging it, that you can sit a little bit further, that you don't have to worry about the charger being like super short and having to like sit super close to the plug. So it's really just like handy to have a longer charger. So yeah, so that you don't have to like worry about this like wire being like super short and like having to like lean super close to the so that, because otherwise it's not gonna charge anymore. It's obviously really annoying. We've all like had that struggle, I think. I don't know. So yeah, and then also the face mask was like 59 cents, so that's also really affordable. So I hope it's gonna be nice. I hope it's maybe gonna make my skin a little bit more firm, even though I don't really necessarily need it, but I think it's still nice to just use this, even if your skin isn't like loose or anything. It's still just nice to kind of maybe prevent it, and it's never like bad to do these things, obviously. So yeah, this was my Shoplog video. I noticed that I'm already have been filming for like half an hour, which obviously is quite long, but I hope you guys liked the video anyway. It was definitely a little bit of a journey with trying to open this packaging. Look what it looks like. I completely had to like rip it open, so yeah. Next time I'm probably gonna have to take scissors with me so I can actually cut it open easily without having to like completely rip open this packaging and use a knife, because that's obviously kind of dangerous. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys liked seeing all the things that I bought, and if you did, then you can maybe leave a thumbs up on this video if you want to, or subscribe, or leave a comment if you have any like video requests or ideas that I should do. So yeah, that's it kind of, I think, and then I'll just see you in the next video. And also, if you're watching this during the day, then have a nice day, and if you're watching this at night, then good night and sleep tight, and I'll see you next time. Bye.